Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you tonight to our Honors Night 2025. My name is Sandra Combs, Superintendent, Hazard Independent. This is another great night that we get to highlight the accomplishments and goals of our students and recognize what they've done. This is one of my favorite things to do. Before I get started, this night would not be possible with our great community and our staff and you guys, of course, but we would not be able to give out all these scholarships. Every student in here will receive something tonight. That doesn't come easy. That comes with a lot of hard work. So we want to thank our community and we want to thank our staff for working so hard to make sure that everyone gets something. This year, we're going to be giving out tonight. Our students have been offered over $1.5 million in scholarships. So sit back and relax. We have 77 graduates and a lot of money to give away tonight. So thank you, parents, for allowing us to educate your students. We love them dearly. I said downstairs, I said, this about makes me cry. I love this class. I love watching them do everything that they can possibly do. So sit back and enjoy, and at this time, I'll turn it over to who's up? Javen White.
Please remove your hat. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us together on this special night. We are grateful for all the accomplishments and for the memories we've shared along the way. As we look ahead, we ask for your guidance in the journey to come. Help us to use our gifts, our knowledge, and our experiences to make a meaningful difference in the world. And let us walk forward with perfect purpose, compassion, and faith. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Jay. At this time, I want to welcome HCTC.
Well, congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. You have all worked very hard to get here this evening, and each of you have worked equally as hard to earn the various scholarships, honors, and awards that you will be receiving. So again, on behalf of Hazard Community and Technical College, congratulations. I have with me this evening Sonia Fields. Many of you know Sonia. She is one of our dual credit advisors and coordinators at HCTC. So she has some honor cords that we're going to be presenting. But before we begin that, I want to present a couple of scholarships. Each of our scholarships at HCTC are worth $1,000 per semester that you are in attendance at the college. And they are made possible by our generous community donors. So I really want to give a thank you to all of our community donors. Some of them are here this evening because without you, we could not award these scholarships. And combined with these scholarships, along with the Work Ready and Promise scholarships that HCTC offers, HCTC is a very affordable choice for higher education. We are indeed your choice for a quality, affordable, accessible higher education close to home. Without further ado, I'm going to begin presenting these scholarships. Our first scholarship is our Bob Rader Endowed Scholarship, and this scholarship goes to Miss Emma Coots. Our next scholarship this evening is our Floyd and Alene Hall Family Scholarship. And this scholarship tonight goes to Parker Coots. Next is our Hazard Lions Club Endowed Scholarship to McKaylee Pratt. Next is our Dr. Cordell Williams Memorial Scholarship to Austin Hughes. And finally, we have our People's Bank and Trust Endowed Scholarship to Elijah Dixon.
Good evening. As Dr. Lennon said, my name is Sonia, and I am the Dual Credit Navigator for Hazard High School. And on behalf of the college and the Office of Dual Credit, I want to congratulate the entire class of 2025 and extend our warmest wishes for your future endeavors. I've got to work with several of you students over the past 4 years, and I've just loved my job here with Hazard. And I am really proud to see the young men and women that you all have become and how you have achieved your goals in high school. Today, I would like to recognize some deserving seniors who have earned credentials with HCTC while in high school. The first is Evan Aitman, welder helper. Preston Boggs, welder helper. Heston Bryant, A+. Christopher Combs, front end mechanic. Brianna Cornett, nurse aide. Anthony DeBlasi, engine repair welder helper. Calvin Eldridge, welder helper. Evan Everso, A+. Jaden Hagan, front end mechanic, engine repair. Austin Hughes, basic carpenter. Kyra Hurt, nurse aide. Sadie Justice, nurse aide. Jadion Linden, front end mechanic. Joseph Long, front end mechanic, welder helper, engine repairer. Hannah Mullins, nurse aide. Randy Pollard, A+. McKaylee Pratt, nurse aide. Hunter Rachel, A+. Jacob Reed, welder helper, engine repairer. Ian Robinson, engine repairer. Wyatt Sandlin, front end mechanic, engine repairer. Katori Jerome Simpson, front end mechanic, engine repairer. Gabe Watts, nurse aide. Cody White, welder helper. Kyle Williams, welder helper, engine repairer. Landon Fields, community health care worker. Christian Melton, nurse aide and community health care worker. Braxton Roberts, community health care worker. Sophia Scher, community health care worker. Lindsay Sizemore, community healthcare worker, A+ prep.
Alice Lloyd.
Good evening. My name is Adam Sloan. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions at Alice Lloyd College. And today I would like to recognize some Hazard High School seniors with the Appalachian Leaders College Scholarship. What that does is guarantee a zero cost for tuition for up to the next 5 years. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, President Jim Stepp, the faculty and staff of Alice Lloyd College, I'd like to present these scholarships to Evan Everso, Kyra Hurt, Derek Logan, Raven Messer, Dustin Hurt, and Nicholas Ratliff. Thank you guys, and on behalf of Alice Lloyd, I just want to congratulate the class of 2025. Thank you, and God bless.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Morgan Dixon. I'm an undergraduate admissions counselor with the University of Pikeville's Office of Admissions. And today, on behalf of our president, Burton Webb, Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I have the distinct pleasure to recognize 3 outstanding students who have decided to continue their academic careers at the university. First, receiving the Mountain Merit Award, Kenyon Higgins. Next, receiving the Provost Leadership Award, Braden Yauntz. This final student is receiving 2 certificates. First, they will receive the Trustee Excellence Scholarship, and their second one is for being admitted into our Osteopathic Medical Scholars Program, which they had to apply for and interview for. And this program will allow them to be admitted into our medical school upon completion of undergrad and meeting specific requirements, and that is Hunter Rachel. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Be very proud of yourself. You've worked very, very hard for all these accolades, and it gets better from here. As a mom of 2 Hazard High School graduates, I get the distinct pleasure to represent Morehead State every year, and I love coming to this event. On behalf of Jay Morgan, our president, the Board of Regents, faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Morehead State University, we want to congratulate all of you all who are being honored tonight and extend our best wishes for your future endeavors. Morehead State University is pleased to award the scholarships totaling more than $28,000 over the next 4 years to the following students. Sadie Justice, who is receiving our Forever Eagles Scholarship. Grayson Lewis is also receiving our Forever Eagle Scholarship. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You done it. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog.
Good evening, Hazard High School class of 2025, parents, guardians, family, and friends. My name is Robert Rourke, and I'm a member of the Admissions Council and a proud alumni of Berea College. Berea College is among the most selective colleges in America. Students are selected on the basis of academic achievement, community service, and leadership potential. Less than 30% of all applicants are selected for admission, and students graduate from Berea with a high-quality education and practical experience from the college's work program. On behalf of our president, Dr. Cheryl Nixon, and the entire Berea College community, we're excited to welcome 4 Hazard Bulldogs to the Mountaineer family. These students have worked diligently through their high school years and have demonstrated academic promise, leadership potential, and values that Berea holds dear. Each student is being presented with the Tuition Promise Scholarship, valued at more than $200,000 over 4 years. The first one is Jocelyn Combs. Landon Fields. Christian Melton. and Cassidy Sturgill. Thank you all.
It's over there. First thing I'm up here to present today, this is on behalf of Christmas for Charity and the Board of Christmas for Charity. We award a scholarship to an outstanding senior every year, and I'm pleased to recommend and award to Elijah Dixon the Christmas for Charity Scholarship. The next one I have to award is, do you want me to do all of mine right now? Do you want me to do all of mine right now? I'm just going to go ahead and do all of mine right now. The next one that I'm going to do, I am the Youth Service Center Coordinator at Hazard High School, and before I accepted this position, our very first Youth Service Center Coordinator was Barb Muncie, and she served at the high school for over 25 years. Sadly, several years ago, she passed away, but we established a scholarship in her name, and that scholarship goes to a senior student who has been the most help to our Youth Service Center, and I'm very pleased this year to award this to Jack Pollard. The next one I've got is for years and years, our high school has partnered with the Senior Citizen Center, and we have helped to present the Senior Citizens Prom. And every year we recognize a senior student who has been outstanding over the years that they have participated in the prom with the Senior Citizen Center. And we are thrilled to award this year's Senior Citizen Scholarship Award to Mallory Combs. This is because Mallory danced the best with them, had fun with them, took care of them, and they absolutely enjoyed her so much. Thank you, Mallory. The next one is in honor of parents who were employees of Hazard High School. They suffered a loss with one of their students, and at that time they elected to establish a scholarship. And this scholarship goes to an outstanding student who has earned the respect of our staff. And this is the Jaylee Jones Memorial Scholarship, and we're happy to award this year to Gabe Watts. Thank you, Gabe. We have one more scholarship awarded on behalf of the Jaylee Jones Memorial Scholarship, and I'm happy to award this one to Brianna Cornett.
The senior class of 2017 established a scholarship in memory of someone who was very, very special to that class, Ann Robinson. And this year, they have elected to award the Ann Robinson Scholarship to Gage Bryant. And then the rest of these I'm going to leave for Chase Smith to award.
So I'll say this first. I'm not a public speaker, even though I never hush, and I cry at the opening of a letter. So I'm going to make this short and hopefully not emotional. This evening, I'm honored alongside my family to give 6 scholarships in memoriam of my grandfather, Walter Prater. Education was his passion, and I'm thankful we can continue to give in his name, and may our efforts pave the way for a brighter world for generations to come. Our first one is Ian Robinson. Next is Jaden Linden. Jacob Reed. Anthony DeBlasi. Kyle Williams. Destiny Daniel.
Good evening. My name is Larry Clay. I'm president of the Perry County Farm Bureau Federation. On behalf of the Board of Directors, we're pleased to present 7 scholarships to Hazard seniors whose families are insured with the Kentucky Farm Bureau. First is Jocelyn Combs. Elijah Dixon. Miley Gadberry. Christian Melton. Hannah Mullins. Jaya Pratt. And Hunter Rachel. Thank you. Congratulations to all of you.
I have the privilege to be here today as a representative of the class of 2006 and the families of my classmates. 19 years ago, my classmates and I were in your seats, and we have something in common. No matter what road you travel down, this bond as a class will always be there. Here we are 19 years later, and we're still showing up and supporting each other and paying respect to the class members that we've lost but will never forget. To be yourself, truly and purely, is a gift that very few of us possess. That is exactly how anyone who knew Mitchell Stacy would describe him. He was unapologetically himself. His personality was infectious, and he brought so much joy and energy to everyone that came in contact with him. He always lived his life to the fullest. The 2025 Mitchell Stacy Scholarship goes to Christian Melton. James Feltner was a son, brother, uncle, friend, and so much more. He was a brilliant writer, could make you laugh until your stomach hurt, and was always able to make light of any situation. He had a heart as big as the ocean and creativity that was hard to match. He was always true to himself, no matter what people thought. He always did what made him the happiest, said what he wanted, and never apologized for it. To whoever receives this scholarship, that is our hope for you as well. We hope you leave high school and step into the world unafraid of who you are and who you are yet to become. Life is fleeting, so live it in a way that leaves the world a better place and even a little empty when you go, because that's exactly what James did. The 2025 James Feltner Scholarship goes to Meredith Helm. Jonah Aaron Pratt graduated from Hazard High School on May 14, 2006, and departed this world on March 17, 2007. He was only 19 years old. Jonah was a loving son, brother, and friend. In his short 19 years, he touched so many people, not just in a fleeting fashion, but a deeply profound, life-altering way. He had an uncontrollable goodness and a sense of humor about him that was contagious. Although his time may have been cut short, Jonah truly lived each day like there was no tomorrow. He jumped into life and never touched the bottom. Jonah's family's hopes for the recipient is to live their life to the fullest, achieve great things, because if given the chance, that's what Jonah would have done. The 2025 Jonah Pratt Scholarship goes to Gabe Watts. Howard Trey Woolham III, or as many called him Trey, was a 2006 graduate of Hazard High School. Trey was known for his hard work and felt the thrill of success in anything he set his mind to. But he lived for adventure. He was in his environment when he was outside hunting, fishing, or riding motocross. Through all of his adventures, he never met a stranger and created friends from the coast of California to Japan. Making friends came naturally for him because of his contagious smile. He spent his whole life making others happy, seeking adventure. As you go out into the world, try to make life easier for others, strive for success, and have fun. Trey's journey ended in the summer of 2018, but your journey is just now starting. Please use this scholarship to pursue your dreams and pay it forward with some kind words and a smile. The 2025 Howard Trey Woolham Scholarship goes to Memphis Blankenship. The class of 2006 lost another classmate this past Wednesday. Please keep the Davis family and all that love Judson in your thoughts and prayers. My father was a member of Hazard High School's class of 1967. Moving to Hazard as a young child, Lothair became his home. When he was in the 5th grade, he lost his mother, having no close relatives in Hazard, and his father working full-time. He became a child of Lothair. Sports became an outlet for his energy and focus. Members of Lothair's community, like former board member Herman Maggard, helped to instill in him the importance of education. Through their guidance, his work ethic, and love of sports, he was the first in his family to graduate college. He received a basketball scholarship to the Cumberlands and attended Chase School of Law. He was a dedicated husband and father and instilled in his children the importance of education. When selecting someone to receive the Ralph Carter Memorial Scholarship, we wanted the recipient to have some of the following: a connection to Lothair, outstanding work ethic, and to know the value of education. While this student wasn't raised by the members of Lothair's community, like my dad was, his mother worked in my dad's law office. Almost instantly, he saw something in her that she did not see in herself: determination and grit. Like my father, life for her and her little family has been built around the power of hard work and the value of education. My father was raised by a single parent who made countless sacrifices to provide for him and his younger sister. The story of my dad and this student are very similar. There's not a doubt in my mind that this student is going to take his work ethic and the opportunities that he has earned to make not only his mother proud, but his whole community. I know my dad is smiling down, proud of the son that Jen has raised, and it is a privilege on behalf of my family to award the Ralph Carter Memorial Scholarship to Jagger Fields.
Possibly many of you realize that I am not Vivian Carter, but I do have the distinct honor of presenting the next award. This is in honor of Miss Joanne Hall. Many of you will remember her in your science class. She was a dedicated teacher with Hazard Middle School for many, many years. She was the definition of a lifelong learner. She had an enthusiasm for teaching, particularly in science. She dedicated a lot of her time, her energies, to finding new and creative ways in which to engage her students and inspire them to also have the love of learning. She loved to challenge students to figure it out. She would set up challenges and have them to figure out how to go about developing their engineering skills, to figure out how to solve problems. Her support for education went well beyond the classroom walls, as well as the textbooks activities. She was the first to integrate technology into her lessons and experiences. Like some of you all that are sitting here in front of me today probably were in her drone club. Or some of you worked with the 3D printer that she was privileged to get her hands on. Many of you might remember the chick incubation projects or the school garden program that she helped work with. Over the years, there were dozens of youth who worked with Joanne Hall, all during the summer with her avian club. They competed each year at the state fair. Sometimes they went on from the state competition, and she had national winners to go to national competitions. Some of these things were food demonstrations, or the chicken barbecue and turkey barbecue. Perry County became kind of known for having a champion in this. It went to national competition 3 times. She served as a volunteer leader many years for a week at 4-H camp during the summer. Why? Because she loved to work with kids. She jumps at the chance to offer her students new experiences like holding a raptor in their hand for the first time, or feeling the difference between a silt and a clay particle, or determining if a hen is a good layer or not, or designing a propulsion system for a rocket. Visiting her classroom was always an experience. This scholarship was created by the will of her former teaching colleagues, some of her former students and their parents, and her friends who miss her dearly. Tonight, we honor her memory, and as I present 2 of her former students the scholarship and the encouragement for them to continue their education, and I know Jay Hall would be proud of you all. Would Jocelyn Combs and Preston Boggs please come forward? Got double scholarship, double certificates here, so there you go. Thank you.
Have I got 1 or 2? 2. Okay. All right, thank you. Good evening. My name is Chuck Davidson, former graduate long time ago, but more importantly, the brother of Robert Davidson, and it's his scholarship we're memorializing tonight. Just a little background, he passed away 3 years ago at the behest of now Mayor Mobilini. He asked that we put this scholarship in, and it's been just the perfect fit going forward. So what this is about, I provide information to Principal Kathy, sorry, but that gives the better broad brush scope of you graduates of what they expect from what I've given her. And I think they do an excellent job, and even tonight, she's explained that we've split this scholarship, so that's even better. So The first one tonight goes to Talon Goins. And the second one tonight goes to Wyatt Sandlin. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all you graduates.
Good evening, seniors. It's an honor to be here before you tonight, and congratulations to all of y'all. Well done. I've been around, seen most of y'all go through the 12 years here, and I'm very proud to call you all my friends. I'm here tonight to present a scholarship for my grandson in honor of him, Gavin Fields. He graduated here in 2019. I don't know how he graduated. I was going to say Mr. Mobilini must have had a lot to do with that, but he must have gone to smoke on us. But thank you, Happy. Thanks for doing that. Gavin loved Hazard High School. He didn't like to go to high school. Many times him and his nanny would be fighting over getting him down there, and she finally would get him down there. She'd go to the store or something, come back, and he'd beat her home. But he did love Hazard High School, and we wanted to present this for his memory and to help someone go on with their future. The first year that we presented the scholarship, I talked to Happy and I said we'd like to find someone with Gavin's attitude that was kind of rebellious, who didn't really like to put his nose to the grindstone, but was really fond of the school. And he said, you're going to have to come up with one scholarship for that. Due to a lack of funds from Kim and myself, we narrowed it down to one. Over the years, we presented it to one of my other grandsons, John Mack Slover, in 22. Last year, Kimberly Sizemore, my other granddaughter, were both cousins of Gavin's. But this year, it's a special honor to present it to Gavin's brother, Jagger Fields. Jagger, I want to thank you so much for growing into the outstanding young man that you have, and I know that this is one of the proudest moments in Gavin's legacy. Thank you. Thank you.
Greetings from Appalachian Wireless, and congratulations to the 2025 graduating class of Hazard High School. Our scholarship this year goes to Miss Cassidy Sturgill.
All right, good evening. On behalf of Coach Dean and the baseball coaching staff, I want to thank you for joining us tonight and recognize the outstanding achievements of our Hazard High School baseball team. Most importantly, celebrate the dedication and character of our seniors. Over the past few years, this team has built a legacy of excellence and determination. Combined, they've won 5 district championships, 2 regional championships, 3 All-A regional championships, 3 All-A Elite 8 appearances, 1 Kentucky State Elite 8 appearance, and an incredible 125 total wins. And they aren't finished as the region tournament starts Monday. These accomplishments reflect not only the talent on the field, but also the unity, work ethic, and leadership displayed by seniors. I know coaches always say this about the teams when they're in front of them, but I truly see nothing but greatness out of this group. You don't have to ask them twice. They're always, yes, sir, and they do what they're supposed to do. Tonight, we're proud to present scholarship to each 5 exceptional young men who have helped shape the program into what it is today. The scholarship is a small token of appreciation for the hard work, sportsmanship, and the pride they brought to Hazard High School. Your contributions have left a lasting mark on the program, and we look forward to seeing all great things that you will accomplish in the next chapter of our lives. On behalf of the Hazard community, thank you and congratulations. Join me in congratulating Gage Logan, Max Pelfrey, Austin Hughes, Evan Aikman, and Talon Goins. No, they don't. And the fist bump, I drive the bus always, right? Get out there and give them a big hug. I'll hug them Thursday after they win the region. But when they get off the bus, it's always a fist bump. So that's why I'm doing it. But Thursday, we'll hug it out after we win. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Coach Martin, and I'm here to give out a certificate to all the senior football players and just show our appreciation on all the hard work they put in for us this year. First one up is C.J. Simpson. Dustin Hurt. Javen White. Max Pelfrey. Landon Fields. Kenyon Higgins. Memphis Blankenship. Jagger Fields. Thank you.
I'm here to present the award for softball, and it's an appreciation for all the hard work and dedication and everything these girls do behind the scenes. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but didn't have much to choose from, just really won this year. So proudly, it goes to Mallory Combs.
My name is Kobe Holbrook. I was one of the assistants this past year for the boys basketball team. On behalf of Coach Holland and this past year's basketball staff, we're giving out the DJ Begley scholarships for our senior boys. We want to thank you for all the hard work and dedication that you've put in at your time here at Hazard High School. You are a very special bunch of young men, and we want to wish you good luck on your future endeavors. Our first award goes to Mr. Brady Yance. Our next award goes to Mr. Ridge Beverly. Our next award, Mr. Evan Sean Everson. Our next award, Mr. Kenyon Higgins. Our last award, Mr. Nicholas Ratliff. Here you go.
I said, I don't have my glasses. I've done this a few times. First of all, congratulations to the parents, grandparents, everybody that helped get you across the stage. But I worked up there 39 years, and I loved every year, loved every kid. But in your all's graduating class is my favorite kid of all time out of 39 years. It's Colton Hardy. City of they don't have a name on it. You don't just tell me. The City of Hazard Scholarship, what you need to do is just bring this down there and we'll write you a check. Mr. Ian Robinson. Anthony de Blasi. Peanut. And Miss Emma Coots. Kathy. This next one is for in honor of my father-in-law, who was a pediatrician, and I don't really know this kid, but I watched him in the ball team and stuff, and I think he would really like him, Mr. Braden Yachts. And in honor of Dr. Collier also is Miss Cassidy Sturgill. The next award is our class. We graduated. I worked up there 39 years. I went to school 13. So my entire life's been in the Hazard Independent Schools. I'm a Bulldog through and through, and y'all will be too for the rest of your life. This next one, we do this every year. Our graduating class, we have a reunion every year. And Mr. Joey Laszlo is probably the most unique person that's ever graduated from Hazard High School. He played football, baseball, and in the band. And he's the only person ever, he was the starting center, starting linebacker, and at halftime, he performed in the marching band. Every year, no matter what the playoffs was, whatever. So you can do it all. But Mr. Joey Laszlo's scholarship goes to Mr. Preston Box. Good job, Preston. And I'd like to congratulate Kathy and Sandra and everybody on a great year, because it's not hard to do this. It's not hard to get every kid a scholarship. And anybody out here in the audience, you can sort your own scholarship. It doesn't have to have a whole lot of money in it. And just because it really does help the school if you do that. My cousin, Benny Babe, he just passed away a couple years ago, and his last wish before he died, he was living in Russell Springs. He called and he said, you know, I'm not gonna make it much longer. He said, I just wanna go to a Hazard football game, because he played football for Hazard. And it was really neat. The kids got to meet him and everything, and he came up there and you know, he really passed away like 4 days later. But this is one of my favorite kids too, Mr. Javen White. And then, ever since my grandma's passed away, we've always had a scholarship for her. And this little girl reminds me of my grandma, her grandma reminds me of my grandma, her mom, and that's Miss Molly Gadberry. Where's James? I'm just gonna say James. And this was in honor of my brother, and he loved sports a lot more than I did. He was passionate about it, but I really think that this kid, he would absolutely love this kid, Mr. Darius Clemens. Good job. And we have two for my brother, and he loved baseball more than anything. And this kid that plays baseball, he may not have grown up in Lothair, but he sure has the roots in Lothair, Mr. Talon Goins. My daughter, Madison, does this for us, but they're out of town, always, it seems like. But she's married to Chase Patrick. You know, he helped coach y'all. His mom passed away last year. They didn't really give me a whole lot to say, except that, you know, I've known Terry my whole life, and she was one of the nicest, sweetest persons in the world. And, you know, we have a brand new grandbaby that Terry never got to see. But if you ever see our little boy Saxon, if you ever look him in the eyes, you'll see Terry, because she had the darkest, brownest eyes on the planet, and his eyes are almost so dark they're black. But this goes to their neighbor, Mr. Elijah. And Madison slipped this one in on us. There's two for Terry, and the next one goes to Mr. Javen White. And I know why they did it. Chase really likes to dress well. Madison really likes to dress well. Terry did, and Madison, she asked me, she said, "Are you going to the prom this year?" And I said, "No." She said, "Just go find Javen and see what he's got on." The next one is the Kerm Patrick Scholarship Award. And they started this about 7 or 8 years ago. Kerm is Sawyer Patrick and Chase's grandpa. He was an avid baseball fan, loved it more than anything. And these scholarships go to Talon Goins, Evan Aikman, Gage Logan, Max Pelfrey, and Austin Hughes. Everybody go out and support the girls softball team. They play at Estill County, right? And the boys play down at Wolfe County. And then I think I saw in the paper that the girls tennis team win the region. You know, you only have 300 students, but always make them jealous of you, because they can't beat you. They can't, just always believe when you go out there, Hazard, we're always going to win. Thank y'all.
All right, so I'll go ahead and get this started. I'm going to recognize the students that are in National Honor Society, and if I forget someone, I do apologize, because I have a list of it everywhere, and people were turning in hours right and left, and you may have gotten left off. So just let me know, and you'll have one before on Sunday. So we'll start with NHS, which has to have at least a 3.5 and at least 10 hours of community service and or service through their school. So the first person is Josie Combs. If you will hold your applause, because the list is about 23. So Josie Combs, Mallory Combs, Parker Coots, Bree Cornett, Libby Dahl, Evan Eversole, Jagger Fields, Landon Fields, Molly Gadberry, Meredith Helm, Madeline Helm, Tasha Kidd, Grayson Lewis, Christian Melton, Jack Pollard, Jaya Pratt, McKaylee Pratt, Hunter Rachel, Matthew Ritchie, Sophia Scher, Cassidy Sturgill, Gabe Watts, and Braden Yauntz. Now you can applaud. Thank you, assistants. All right, so I've got several scholarships to present. We have students that are going all over the country for college next year, and I'm so proud of that. A lot of these people, I'm just going to save their name and recognize where they're going, as they didn't recognize exactly what scholarship they were receiving, but they did tell us so. And first person is Miss Mallory Combs, who's going to Wabash Valley College. If you would please stand. Next, I have the New River Community College in Dublin, Virginia, and that's Mr. Talon Goins, who was offered a scholarship for $1,700 per semester. My next person is going to go to Bresca College, and that is Mr. Evan Eversole. Will you please stand? Aikman, sorry. You're the next one on the list, which he got recognized earlier from Alice Lloyd, Evan Eversole. So if you want to stand now. Next is Trine College, if I say that correctly, and it's $18,000 per year for Mr. Jagger Fields. Let's see. Next is Transylvania University for Miss Abigail Dahl, getting the Pioneer Scholar. We have several students that are actually going to be attending the University of Kentucky, but I'd like to specifically recognize two and ask them to come up, and that's Miss Sophia Scher, who's going to be receiving the Provost Scholarship for Governor Scholar, and also Miss Brooklyn Johnson receiving a Provost Scholarship. Next on the list is from the Marshall University over in West Virginia, and that is a scholarship that is going to be awarded to Miss Brianna Cornett. I'm not for sure of the value of it. They didn't send me that. It just says for academic achievement. So congratulations to Miss Bree Cornett, but I don't think she's attending there, but still we'll recognize it. I'd like to recognize a student who will be attending the WKU, Western Kentucky University, and that's Mr. Randy Jack Pollard, who is receiving an admission into the Honor College. Also, he was accepted into the Business Living Learning Community, and he's getting the Governor's Scholar Full Tuition Scholarship, which is valued at over $6,000 per semester. So, Randy Jack Pollard, if you'll please stand for recognition. I don't have anything except for a little write-up he sent to me today. Next is from the Eastern Kentucky University, and I know we have several students that are attending. However, I have four that I'm going to award a scholarship to. First is Miss Brianna Cornett, Merit Tier 3, McKaylee Pratt, Merit Tier 3, Jaya Pratt, who is receiving a Merit Tier 3, and Meredith Helm, who's receiving the merit, same thing, Merit Tier 3. They are also getting a stole that they may wear if they'd like. It's an EKU Bounds stole. So let me. I'll hand them. So next, I'm going to be presenting it's the Community Trust Scholarship, and this is going to be to 5 young ladies who will be receiving this evening. The first is Miss Molly Gadberry, Chloe Fugit, Grayson Lewis, Miss Jaya Pratt, and finally Miss Bree Cornett. Next, I am very honored to have been asked to present these scholarships. These are a local scholarship. It's a memorial for the Blank family. So this is the Scott Blank Memorial Scholarship. We have 2 very deserving recipients this year, and that is Mr. Jagger Fields and Evan Sean Eversole. Next is another honor for me to be able to present. It's another local scholarship that is from a family here in our community, and that's the Cameron Hoskins Foundation. And I'm so proud to recognize 2 students from Hazard High School that are receiving this tonight. One is Miss Josie Combs, and the second is Mr. Evan Eversole. So every year, one of the first scholarships that comes out that we can actually start applying for is the All-A Scholarship. And being an All-A school, I push and push and push to get people to apply for it. And daggone it, I don't know what it is. I just hardly can't get many people to get to the interview process. But this year, I do have 2 students who are receiving the All-A Classic Scholarship Award, and that is Mr. Landon Fields and Miss Casty Sturgill. Next is another scholarship that is local to our area, and we are so proud to have this here, and it's the Double Quick Fueling Our Future Foundation Scholarship, and I do believe it's valued at $1,000. I think these 3 people have been notified already that they received it, so I'm just going to go ahead and recognize Mr. Evan Eversole, Landon Fields, and Casty Sturgill. Come on up. I'm also very honored to recognize 2 other students who applied through the local Kiwanis Scholarship program this year, and The two that they're offering is called the Herman Maggard Scholarship and also the Good Citizen Scholarship. And these are going to go to, the Herman Maggard goes to Mr. Evan Sean Eversole, and the citizenship is Miss Cassidy Sturgill. I'm also the president of the Hazard Education Association, which is part of the Kentucky Education Association. And as an individual entity, we try to recognize members of our teachers' children every year and offer them a small scholarship just for whatever they may need it for. And I'd like to, I'm very proud to recognize Miss Sadie Justice, Max Pelfrey, and Evan Eversole. We have a former student who came back and created a scholarship this year, and this student really overcame a lot during their time at Hazard High School, and he always said that one of these days he was coming back to do a scholarship, and he's finally at that point. So we named this one the Believe It and Be It Scholarship, and it goes to a person who has worked so hard to get to this point. And I'm very proud of her, and I know that he would be very excited to present this to her if he could have been, and that's Miss Christian Melton. Okay, so last stack here. This is a scholarship. We have several people that Mr. Mobley even told you all about that are in our community that make and create scholarships all the time. And this one is one of the first years we've had this one, and it's the Mirta Rios Ratliff Scholarship. And this was the wife of Dr. Ratliff here in town, and it's going to go to Miss Raven Messer. Along with that, the Dr. Ratliff Scholarship is going to go to, he always was so excited when people were going to become young doctors that were looking into medicine as a career, and his daughter she tries to carry that on, and this scholarship is going to go to Mr. Hunter Rachel. And if he ever gets tired of being a doctor, he can always come back and be our IT person. We have another new scholarship that was created this year by a local business person, and I'm very proud to present the inaugural Ready, Set, Play Scholarship to Miss Tasha Kidd. I thought she was going to be a teacher, but I think she's now decided to be a nurse. But time will tell. Congratulations. Have several, as I said, we have a lot of individuals that like to become, or that like to stay anonymous in our community. And this one is a Friend of Hazard Award, and it goes to Miss McKaylee Pratt. I try to recognize students for just throughout the year from helping me with things and just kids that come in and chat. And so I always try to, I just, anything I can recognize them for, I like to do it. Ms. Patrick is great about that, and so is Ms. Combs and the Board of Ed. So this one is just a guidance award, and it goes to Mr. Calvin Ashton Eldridge. Also, I've got another guidance award that's going to go to Mr. Caden Teese. I can remember when he was born. Another guidance award goes to Miss Emily Marshall. Another guidance award that I'm going to award to Mr. Carson Combs. Also, I'd like to recognize Heston Gage Bryant. And my last award is another guidance award that I'm going to award to a student who I really like to aggravate about every single day, and that is Mr. Callahan Stallings. Congratulations. Thank you all, and again, congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Miller, and I'm with the Hazard Rotary Club. And this year, the Hazard Rotary Club Scholarship is awarded to Parker Coots.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm Abby Little, and I'm here on behalf of the Hazard Lions Club and Hazard Women's Club. And the first 3 scholarships I want to give out are issued from the Lions Club, and it is for Evan Aikman, Hannah Mullins, and my son, Matthew Collett. And next, for the Women's Club, I would like to present a scholarship to Jaya Pratt. And I forgot, for the Lions Club scholarships, I actually have your checks.
Okay, I'm giving out some scholarships in honor of my dad. One scholarship in honor of him. He loved Hazard High School. He followed all the sports, but that award goes to Ridge Beverly. I just couldn't say much more about it without crying. So now I'm honoring my father-in-law, who loved sports, and he loved people from Lothair, and he loved football like his son Ronald Combs. We wanted to give that scholarship. I've got the wrong one here. Give me just a minute. Okay. The first one goes to Mallory Combs. He wasn't able to go to a lot of the football games, but he would sit and listen to them, and he has a connection. He grew up by this student's papa, and this one goes to Memphis Blankenship. The next one is the Miller Family Scholarship. My sister couldn't be here. Her daughter has twins and a 3-year-old, and she's doing rotations in Lexington, so Sherry has to be there. So we're giving out the Miller Family Scholarships to Braden Yance, Hunter Rachel, and Evan Eversole. The next one was developed by my husband many years ago. There was a lineman that wasn't tackling too good during a game, and he said, "If you will tackle, I will buy you a heavenly ham." So he did. So my husband developed a little scholarship for a lineman throughout the years. So this isn't a ham, but you can use this to go buy a ham. So this scholarship, or this money, goes to Kenyon Higgins.
So first of all, I want to say congratulations to you all. This class means more to me than any other class, I guess, because it's my last Pelfrey graduating. But I know all of you will do great things. The scholarship I'm giving is in memory of my sister, Leanne Toller. We lost her to suicide. But I know she is smiling right now as the recipient for her scholarship is her nephew, Max Pelfrey. And Maddie, don't you cry. been crying all week. Okay, the next awards that I'm giving are for my pathway, which is the business pathway. It's actually called administrative support. When students aren't sure what pathway to take, I usually tell them to go ahead and take the business pathway because you can use that in any career. And I also teach I teach about loans, checking accounts, credit cards, things that they can use in everyday life. These students who are receiving awards tonight have either met the benchmark for admin support or are career ready. And I'm proud to say out of 24 students, out of 24 seniors, 23 met the benchmark or are considered career ready. So I'm very proud of this class. The first, and just hold your applause because there's 23 of them. Kanan Baker, Malia Baker, Ridge Beverly, Memphis Blankenship, Gage Bryant, Caleb Cheney, Darius Clemens, Maddie Day, Destiny Daniel, Anthony DeBlasi. Don't you cry, I love you. Evan Everso, Chloe Fugit, Peanut, Madeline Helm and Mary Helm. I need to slow down. Okay. Thank you, Edna. Proud of you, Chloe. Jonathan Helton. Nanny and Mary. Sadie Justice. Gage Logan. Raven Messer. Jacob Reed. He's not here, is he? Max Pelfrey. Nick Ratliff. Sophia Scher. Caden Teese. Jaden Turner. And Braden Yance.
I'm giving out the Allied Health Awards on behalf of Ms. Combs. She couldn't be here tonight, so she gave me stuff to read to you. The Community Health Care Worker Program is a program that takes 2 years to complete. The following students took the program and passed the course. They are recognized by an orange cord. Will the following students please stand and be recognized when I call your name? They don't have to come up here. They already have their cords. Landon Fields, Christian Melton, Chase Roberts, Sophia Scher, and Lindsay Sizemore. Next, the following students took the Medicaid Nurse Aid course and passed the class. They are recognized by the light blue cord. Will the following students please stand and be recognized when I call your name? Matt Collett, Bree Cornett, Sadie Justice, Hannah Mullins, McKaylee Pratt, Gabe Watts, Christian Melton, and Kyra Hurt. The following students took the National Allied Health Healthcare Core Exam. I am pleased to say that not only did every student pass the exam, they all passed at a high level, earning them 3 college credit hours. When I call your name, will you please come and get your certificate as well as the college credit recommendation certificate? I'll need help, there's a bunch. Matthew Collett, Mallory Combs, hold your applause, there's a bunch of them. Carson Combs, Brianna Cornett, Mason Cornett, Destiny Daniel, Tate Davis, Landon Fields, Grayson Lewis, Christian Melton, Hannah Mullins, Jaya Pratt, Hunter Rachel, Chase Roberts, Sophia Scher, Lindsay Sizemore, Cassidy Sturgill, and Gabe Watts. And she also wanted me to read to you all, it has been an honor to be your teacher for the last 3 to 4 years. Some of you even 5 years if I had you in 8th grade. I will miss you all more than you will ever know. I'm sorry I had to miss tonight, but I will see you at graduation.
All right, quick round of applause. We're on the second page. Yeah, that's a good thing. Math. Did I skip one? Oh, I'm sorry. Where was I? Math. Thank you. One of the common things you hear is I'm just not good at math. It just doesn't fit for me. A lot of you won't use specific exponents or the formula for this or that, but you will solve problems. And the person who can pick themselves up after they mess up trying to solve it the first time, give themselves a remarkable advantage. So I'll leave you with that. All right, we're gonna start. I don't have a certificate because technically we didn't teach this. This person took an online class and had the highest grade in Calculus BC Calc 2, so Jack Pollard, stand and be recognized. Next up, Calculus 1, Calc AB, arguably harder because they had to deal with me every day. This is an optional class. You had to choose to take it. 2 seniors stepped up for that challenge, and outstanding achievement in AP Calculus for the highest overall grade goes to Libby Dahl. I also had the privilege of teaching a geometry class for the first time in my career this year. And for outstanding achievement in geometry, again, the highest overall grade, it goes to Tate Davis. All right, we teachers like to recognize talent, but we also like to recognize hard work and outstanding effort. This person missed quite a few days, an alarming amount of days at the beginning of the year, and Miss Patrick had to tell them, if you miss one more day, you are in danger of not graduating, and they did not miss one more day. They were here during senior trip, they were here during senior skip day, and you would not find a more dynamic duo than him and Miss Hardy. The award for outstanding effort in geometry, it is my great privilege to recognize Eric Johnson. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask my sister to come up here. We kind of missed that one. And she doesn't like to talk in front of people. So, of course, I'm looking through my phone trying to see what she sent me because she doesn't like to talk. And I've not had a voice all week, so I've tried to rest my voice just so I could talk to you a little bit tonight because I knew she would not want to talk. And I asked Ms. Combs to even do the welcome this evening so that I could talk a little bit as I got on throughout the evening. We give a scholarship out every year in honor of our parents and our late brother. We lost our parents quite a while ago, and we lost our mother to Alzheimer's, and then our father died at the age of 94. And then we lost our brother just recently to cancer. So we like to give our scholarship. We have another brother and another sister, and we give a family scholarship every year because we are all Hazard High School graduates. And so we love this school. We love being a Bulldog. You know, I'm a 1984 graduate. She's a 1982 graduate. And we love being a Bulldog. That's all we know. That's all we know how to do. And so we love all of you all. That's just all we know how to do. And we want to encourage you to continue your education in whatever it is that you want to do. So I will tell you as parents that with our scholarship and with any scholarships that we offer at Hazard High School, we put those on the website. We put those on our student remind for all seniors, and we encourage them every single day to apply. Out of 77 students in this class, I had 2 apply. And I'm awarding this scholarship to both of them because I asked for an essay. That's all I asked for was an essay to explain to me why you deserve this scholarship. Why should I give it to you? What would make my parents proud of you? What would make my brother? What makes you like my brother? He was a hard worker. He was a Navy vet. My dad was a World War II vet. What would make them proud of you? My mom had 5 kids. She loved kids more than anything. You know, they instilled that into all of us. So what would make our parents proud of you? What do you want to do with your life? And so both took the time to write us an essay and turn it in on time and give it to us. And we read over it. We sent it to our brother and sister that live in Lexington. We had them read over it. And they agreed that they both deserved the scholarship for that very reason, because they wanted it and they cared enough to take time to do it. The first recipient, he told us a story about his life, and I won't repeat the story because it was very personal to him. So, but I know that my parents would be very proud of how well of a young man he has become, because it's just him and his mom, and he's done a great job becoming this wonderful young man, and I know he's going to do great things in his life as he moves forward. And my dad would see a great work ethic in him. So the first recipient of this scholarship goes to Randy Jack Pollard. And I just want to read you a little excerpt from the second one, if I can. I'm going to try. Because I did not know this young man until recently, and I did not know his family, but my dad did, which made it even more special. But he went on to tell me about what it was like at the other school he went to school, where he went to school before he came to Hazard, before he found his family, before he found his Bulldog family. And he said he felt like he found a home. And he told, the first story he told in his letter was about how he did something to help one of our students, and he was loud, and he thought he was in trouble because I called him into my office, and he said, I just knew you were going to yell at me, and I thought I was in trouble, and I was scared to walk in your office. And he said, I knew she loved me because the first thing she did was hug me. Because I wasn't in trouble, she was proud of me because I took up for another kid. Because that's what we do at Hazard High School. We take care of each other because we are a family. And I'm so proud of you because you've all learned that. I've watched you all do it. And I've seen you do it day in and day out with younger students, with each other, with all of us. He also told me that in talking with his papa, that his papa talked about a man that was his boss at Pepsi Cola. Karen's gonna cry and I can't look at her. So he talked of his strength and he respected his son that was in the served his country, a true hero. And he told me he would love to someday be considered to have that strength, and would love, always cherish this family for loving this reject, he called himself, that no one seemed to want. Thank you for taking time to consider me. I love you, Kathy and Karen, very much, and will always be thankful for you loving me. It's not hard to love somebody that's a good kid. It's not hard to love somebody who just needs a hug, who needs to be loved. We have the best kids, and I'll put them against any kid you want to put them against any single day. And if I haven't told you since this morning when we had practice, I love all of you. But the next recipient of this award, before Karen and I both cry more, is Evan Sean Eversole.
Hi, everyone. Before presenting this scholarship, first I want to express my deepest thanks to the faculty and staff across Hazard Independent, not only for having me here to present the scholarship tonight, but also for generously founding and contributing to this scholarship in honor of my late mother. My mom, Sandy Richardson, passed away earlier this year. She was a lifelong educator and the first in her family to earn a college degree. She went on to earn her master's and doctorate and taught kindergarten for many years before joining faculty at UVA-Wise in 1992, where she went on there to teach childhood education for 29 years. She was lovingly known to her students during this time as Dr. R. During her tenure, she taught and supervised student teachers in preschool through the 6th grade. It was no secret that preschool classrooms were her favorite place to be when she observed student teachers. She would be often found down on the carpet squares for circle time and visiting the learning stations along the 3- and 4-year-olds rather than sitting in the back and observing. Perhaps the only thing that Mom believed to hold more promise than an incredible educator was a young learner. She loved how full of imagination preschool students can be, seeing creative possibilities and potentials that we all seem to lose sight of as we grow older. Her legacy at UVA-Wise embodied this belief and lives on beyond her time. She was known for bringing that imagination, that sense of play and pretend, that ability to dream of unseen possibilities to all who she taught, whether in kindergarten or in college. It is a true honor to present the Dr. R. Memorial Scholarship to a student here at Hazard High School who has demonstrated exemplary skill, talent, and dedication to teaching Hazard's littlest learners. Here's what others have said about this scholarship recipient. This student was truly a blessing to both our preschool staff and students. From the moment she stepped into the classroom, she demonstrated exceptional patience, empathy, and a natural ability to connect with young children. Many of our students insisted on being greeted by her at the door, a testament to the trust and comfort she provided. Her presence transformed difficult moments into positive experiences. She had a remarkable gift for turning a child's bad day into a great one. Despite being a high school student, she carried herself with the professionalism and skill of someone with years of experience in early childhood education. She never hesitated to jump in with daily routines, assist with activities, or comfort a child who was missing their parent. On the rare occasions when she couldn't be with us, the students would ask about her absence, clearly missing her warm and encouraging presence. It was evident that she made a lasting impact, not just on the children, but on all of us who had the privilege to work alongside her. She's an exceptional young woman, and she is more deserving of this scholarship opportunity. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Dr. R. Memorial Scholarship, Bree Cornett.
I'm giving out the awards for science. So on behalf of Mr. Robinson, the Physics 2 award goes to Hunter Rachel. Shocker. For anatomy, she already has a pink cord, but the highest senior average in anatomy goes to McKaylee Pratt. My forensic award, I apologize that it's a red cord because we know we don't like red here, but like it's blood, I don't know. But so at the end of the year, the final, they have to draw for their parts, and there's a dead body in the school, and they have to solve the crime and all that stuff. And we couldn't have drawn for a better lead detective because he had my son's little fake gun and his little tiny sheriff vest, and he went through the school just like solving the crime, and so he got the cord, and that goes to Evan Eversole. I think it was still one of the best days of his life. The Senior Science Award is the science teachers get together. We pull all of the science courses that the kids take and pull who had the highest average, and the Senior Science Award goes to Cassidy Sturgill. She has an orange and silver cord. We've got a certificate for you, Cassidy. This next award is a memorial scholarship. This year I lost my dad. As a daddy's girl is hurt really bad, but my amazing coworkers established a scholarship in his name that I plan to continue to fund and award over the next years. I love the idea of giving a scholarship to someone that has similar qualities as the person who has passed. What a fantastic tribute to the life of your loved one. In high school, my dad was a point guard for the MC Napier Navajos. He later became a healthcare worker and a local businessman. More importantly, he was goofy. He didn't care to act silly. He wanted to bring smiles and joy to people's faces. My dad also loved the outdoors. His favorite place on earth was his front porch with a cigar in hand. Because of his love for basketball and the outdoors, I've chosen the first recipient of the Jim Osborne Memorial Scholarship to be Mr. Evan Eversole.
Hello, everyone. I'm here first to present senior awards in social studies. And choosing recipients for these awards is always a very interesting process because, as you all know, class of 2025, by the time senior year rolls around, you've already gotten your social studies credits by then. But what that means is that me and Mr. Davidson and Ms. Campbell, we get to have a secret social studies meeting, and we get to talk about y'all and how you've been over your course in high school. And we reflect back not just on how well you've done academically, but have you contributed to the class discussions? Have you been an example of a good citizen? Civics, being a good citizen, that's also part of social studies. And so those are the things that we take into consideration when we choose recipients for these social studies awards. And I have 3 social studies awards to give out. And so for the first 2 individuals, for excellence in social studies, the first award, and you do get a certificate, so please come up when I call your name, but the first certificate goes to Mr. Jack Pollard. Our second award for excellence in social studies goes to Miss Cassidy Sturgill. And this last award, this is actually, I have to give credit to Ms. Campbell, as she was the one who came up with the idea for this award. But like I said a moment ago, a part of social studies is civics. Civics is what it means to be a citizen, what you need to know to be a citizen, what it means to be a good citizen. And we were really reflecting on your class, and there was one particular individual who I think has really been a great value to our school community this year. He is already, Mr. Day has already referenced his IT talents. And no joke, I'm pretty sure that he fixed my printer personally no less than 3 times. And so it is my honor to present the Social Studies Good Citizen Award to Mr. Hunter Rachel. All right, and this next award that I'll be giving is a memorial scholarship in honor of my grandfather, Mitz Komatsu. My grandfather was a lifelong artist, although not always in the ways that you might think. He actually got his start as an artist in high school. He painted the backdrops for his school plays. Later in life, he painted wildlife, he painted landscapes, he painted all kinds of things. And then when he finally settled here in Hazard, he actually did a lot of business with Miss Ann Gilbert, hanging wallpaper. He made many trips to the paper patch. And so when I started this memorial scholarship, I wanted it to be in honor of students who had a passion for the arts. And with that being said, it's my honor to present this scholarship tonight to 2 young women who I know that no matter where life leads them, I know that they will always have a tremendous appreciation for the arts, and they are both tremendously talented in the arts as well. And the first of these scholarships goes to Miss Brooke Baker. And second, I would like to recognize Miss Josie Combs. All right, and for the last set of awards that I'll be giving tonight, these are the speech awards, and I would like to request the lovely Helen Williams rejoin me on stage. All right, so we have senior speech awards. We also coach speech and debate, by the way. I probably should have said that, but now you know. And we have one senior speech student who has really had a tremendous year. And we have 2 certificates that we need to present to him. He actually went to the state debate tournament for, I believe, the first time this year, and he had a really tremendous showing. Despite it being his first year ever doing debate, he ended up placing in the top 16 students at the state debate tournament, which is incredible. And we will also be presenting him with a certificate of merit from the National Speech and Debate Association. This is not just a certificate that we're handing out. This is a certificate that only exists because this particular student went to many speech tournaments and accrued many points over the course of participating in those tournaments. And that all of those points add up into this certificate of merit. And so it is, I think, our honor and privilege to present these 2 senior speech awards to Mr. Jack Pollard.
For the first time this year, we actually had an engineering class, second time, and we're going to be having an engineering pathway from now on. And what these students do, they have worked designing computer-aided design, they've worked with 3D printing, they have been the heart of our STLP team, our Student Technology Leadership Team. And I want to recognize one student tonight who's been instrumental in our STLP team being the top 5 in the state twice now. He's also been an integral part of our engineering class, all of our competitions, and we would not have been able to have been as successful as we had if we had not had the leadership of Daniel Holland. And so I'm pleased to award award the first Engineering Honor Corps to Daniel Holland. Thank you, baby. We're doing exciting things. The next thing that I want to award is our faculty is asked to pick an outstanding senior girl, and they vote on who this girl is going to be. And so I'm very thrilled to let you know that our outstanding senior girl for the class of 2025 is Hannah Mullins. Congratulations, Hannah. They also vote for the outstanding senior boy, and this was easily taken by Hunter Rachel. Several years ago, Dr. Pompati and his family established a scholarship called the College Dream Scholarship. And they look for a student who has potential, who has done well during their high school years, who has a bright future ahead of them. And this year, Sadie Justice has been selected for that scholarship. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sheena Breeding, and I teach English. This year, I had the privilege of teaching a small AP literature class. It was one of my favorite classes this year. We had a great time discussing books and just getting to know each other, and I'm really excited for you guys in your future, and I can't wait to hear stories about college. I want to have you stand up if you were in that class because they just took the AP Literature exam a couple of weeks ago. So stand up and get recognized for doing it. I want to give an award for that class, and that is going to go to the highest average in AP Literature, and that goes to Mr. Hunter Rachel. I also teach yearbook, and this year I had several students who were in it for a little bit and then they had to do another class, so I want to thank you guys for helping me with the yearbook. I have a special scholarship. Every year I have somebody who basically helps me with everything, and I'm going to miss her so much. I call her my school best friend, and I want to give this scholarship to Kyra Hurt.
My name is Ryan Francis. This is Miss Devin Eversole. We are the other two English teachers. You all might feel like we were the ones standing in the way of your graduation. I promise you we weren't. But between passing and getting that English credit and those wonderful portfolios, you did it. So congratulations first on that. So between the three classes we have, we want these to come up. The first are our highest average in English 4, and that goes to Brooke Baker. Daniel Holland. McKaylee Pratt. Braden Yantz. Malia Baker. And Caleb Cheney. These next two students are most improved, and one of them got this award earlier, and me and Miss Eversole both wanted to brag on him. Probably around the same time that speech occurred, it's a totally different student in English too, and that goes to Eric Johnson. And Katori J. Simpson. These next two I have had in some capacity all 4 years of high school. And they were always excited. I wanted to recognize them. Joy to have in class. Not always a joy to teach, because when we got behind, we got behind. But I'm very proud of them. They were always excited about coming into the classroom and learning. And that goes to Emma Coots and Parker Coots. This one is a little bit of an odd award. This student probably had better attendance in my class and wasn't enrolled in my class. Now that goes because of vocational school, but I also could count on him when I did have him in English class, of participating in the discussion. And when it got to a lull in this one, even though he wasn't in the class, he could still speak up. And that goes to Ian Robinson. Ian might have been the reason some of them pulled through in that 5th period class, but we'll take it as that. All right, our last two. This one goes to a special student that I think Miss Eversole has had the privilege of having a lot longer than I did. And they're going to want to be a future English teacher, and we wanted to recognize them, and that goes to Miss Raven Messer. And finally, this is a future writer. And I have a couple of implements here to give them to help with that writing tool. I actually kind of laughed during our last day because Miss Hall brought me a journal to write a note into it for this student. And I was like, I just bought a journal for that student. But I'm glad to have that. And you just have more room to write. And I can't wait to read that first published work. Miss Jaden Turner, come on up.
We're up here to introduce the awards for the Danny and Margaret Maggard Community Scholarship. This is awarded to kids, students who have done a lot of community service within their school. This is their daughter Danielle, Dr. Bocock. Her mom Margaret taught in our school system many, many years doing music, arts, and speech. Her father was very active in our community. Also very active in all the civic clubs, and so Danielle is going to read off the names of the recipient of her parents' scholarship. You're welcome.
She left me hanging earlier. She was supposed to do that earlier. Well, shocker, Hunter Rachel. And then we have a Miss Cassidy Sturgill. And then we have a Mr. Thomas Fields. And last but surely not least, Mr. Landon Fields.
My name is Miss Campbell, Susan, Mama Campbell. This scholarship is in honor of my late husband, Robert Campbell. And I want to personally thank Miss Sandra Combs and Miss Kathy Patrick for allowing me to do this. He was a wonderful husband. He was a wonderful man and a wonderful individual. He loved students. He loved all things academic. And he would be so proud of you all. Now, in my life, I have been blessed beyond measure. God has given me gifts that I do not deserve in any way, shape, form, or fashion. One of those was being his wife. Another one is working at this school. Parents, if you don't know, you send your children to the best school on the planet, because it's not just a school, it truly is a family. We love your children. And just so you all know, class of 2025, you all have been my heart. You, this class, was my very first class at Hazard High School. And it is so hard to watch you go, but I know you're going to do amazing things. And I believe in each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you more than you could possibly know. And you all have been an unexpected and one of the greatest blessings of my life, and I want to thank you for that. And just so you know, on a couple of these, our social studies department, we're kind of in sync. We think a lot of alike, so if you recognize some of these names from my colleague, Mr. Hall, well, we just know we did not collaborate on this. But the first one goes to Brooke Baker. Now, Brooke Baker is also a member of Miss Hanson's class, and Brooke Baker brings me food all the time, and I love her. And she draws amazing things on my board. I adore you, baby. The next one. This is a young man that I had the honor and privilege of having in two classes, one as a sophomore and one as a junior. His sophomore year, I didn't know he could talk. His junior year, I realized he could. And he thinks out of the box, and that's one of the most amazing things about this individual. Christopher Combs. All right, the next one. I, too, had the privilege of having this young man in my class, and I had the privilege of having him twice his sophomore year. And the kid that was a sophomore his fall and the kid that was sophomore spring were two totally different kids. Two totally different kids. This young man, he does not know how smart he is and how gifted and how talented he is. And I'm not sure he knows how loved he is, but he is loved beyond measure. Mr. Wyatt Sandlin. And last but certainly not least, I have known this individual since she was knee-high to a groundhog. And I have adored her every day of her life. She is not just a student. None of you all are just students. You are my sons and you're my daughters, and watching you go is hard. This student is talented, smart, and she is going to change the world, Miss Josie Combs. I want you all to know that I love you. Thank you for the most amazing 4 years. And whether or not you changed the world, I want you to know you changed me. Thank you for that.
Hello, I'm Laura Hanson. I'm the culinary arts teacher. This class is very special to me, very, very special. And as they graduate, I'll also be leaving. This is my last year teaching. So they're going to always hold a special place in my heart. So I have some awards to give out today. And I sort of did it in groups to make it easier for the people that are helping hand out the hats. Okay, so these following students are completers. That means they completed enough credits in my pathway to test. Unfortunately, they did not succeed passing the test, but they still are special. Some of them I've had since 8th grade. Okay, so first one is Preston Boggs. You can. Anthony DeBlasi. Eric Johnson. Emily Marshall. Gabriel Watts. Kyle Williams. So that's the extra. My next group are also completers, but they also passed the culinary and food service end of program exam. And what that means is this is a state test given, And when you pass this exam, most colleges will give you 3 credits for having passed this when you were in high school. So that's a good deal, 3 free credits. Our first person couldn't be here, but it was Kanan Baker. Gage Logan. Wyatt Sandlin. I also give an industry certification exam called the ServSafe Manager. And this is not meant just for high school students. This is what adults take in order to succeed in the culinary program. And this one is, I'm very proud of him, Dustin Hurt. Never had me before, passed the test. And I know there's a couple of you might be saying, like, I passed that too. Well, you're going to find out in a minute. Okay, so I'd like to call someone who is not only a completer in my program, but now a master chef. And this person helped me tremendously this year. And quiet, don't know she's always there, but I glance back and she's back in the kitchen putting away dishes or checking the pantry to make sure we have everything we need. Anything I needed, this person was there for me. Brooke Baker. Do you want me to put it on? You told me. Brooke asked me earlier to put this on her. Okay, I want to make sure I get the right person. This next person also passed the ServSafe Manager, and he's very special to me. Earlier this year, he gave me his "You Made an Impact" shirt, and he's made a big impact on me. He's quiet, but somehow he knows when I need him, because I maybe have not seen him in a couple of days, and he'll walk into the room, and I really did need him right then. So I'm proud to say that Javen White has passed the ServSafe exam. And is also a master chef. You want it on? Do you want me to do it? It's awesome. Now, this next person's probably wondering why Mrs. Hanson hasn't called him up yet, because he has done all these things. He's been a completer. He passed the state test. He passed the ServSafe test. Well, Daniel Holland, you are also now a master chef. Daniel is one of the sweetest people I know. checked on me continuously if he thought things might be going badly in my room. And without his tech support, a lot of times I would have had no tech. And so I want to thank him, and he's the only one that passed everything this year, so congratulations. I'm just put my hand. Thank you.
Stay here just for a minute.
On behalf of your seniors this year, they want to present you a little something on your retirement. So David's representing the senior class.
Thank you all. We're trying to get it open. All right, so I have to say that the teachers last week gave me this beautiful necklace. My wonderful seniors have bought me the matching bracelet. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I've loved working at Hazard High School. It's just time for me to go. I'm getting old, but I'm going to miss being there, and I'm going to miss seeing you all. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2025, everyone. My name is Joanna Thompson. I'll be giving out a chess award and art awards. Also, we got some awards here. This is for Josie Combs Art Award. And also Sophia Scher Art Award. All right, this young man, he competed in King of the Mountain Chess League. He did really great. Also came to chess club, chess practices. Elijah Dixon. This young man was not on my roster, but came to class, made art, did a great job. I mean, he was always helping. Wyatt Sandlin. This young lady, she just came up here, but she has been great. GSA has, went to GSA, has been tremendously exceptional person throughout the community, helping out, doing everything she can. I mean, it's been an honor to work with her throughout her senior career. Josie Combs. Another student I'd like to recognize is Evan Aikman, because he came into the studio and he just did an excellent job with this pottery. I mean, these seniors have really went above and beyond. Another would like to recognize Talon Goins for pottery. Jagger Fields. Javen White. Cassie Sturgill. Brooke Baker. Sophia Scher. Sadie Justice. Destiny Daniel. And Chris Combs. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Okay, while we're waiting on Ms. Bogus and Ms. Towns, if you were in Governor's Scholar Program, Scholars, Entrepreneurs, Arts, any of those, just please stand up so we can recognize you as well.
Hi. The class of 2025 is a very special class to me. When I first came to Hazard, these were my 6th grade students in band. I've had these students in my classroom for the last 7 years, and I don't know what I'm going to do without them. These amazing students stuck through band when we had class on Zoom, when we put masks over our instruments, and the growing pains of rebuilding after the pandemic. I couldn't be more proud of them. They can just stand to be recognized. They've already got their honor cords, but your 2025 band seniors are Chris Combs, Parker Coots, Maddie and Mary Helm, and Reagan Watts. In addition to teaching band, the last 3 years I've had the pleasure of helping with the choir. You all can sit. I've loved my time with the choir because I've had an opportunity to work with some of the most genuine and talented kids in the school. These kids have gone along with all my crazy ideas for the Black Gold, assemblies, school board dinners, and singing at the Veterans Center. They're a fantastic group of kids. Your 2025 choir seniors are, and these aren't in alphabetical order, so Josie Combs, Jaden Turner, Malia Baker, Gage Bryant, Reagan Watts, Emma Coots, Parker Coots, Emily Marshall, Tasha Kidd, and Maddie and Mary Helm. Sorry, they're not in alphabetical order. And if you notice, all of these students have purple honor cords to represent their time and dedication to the music program. Thank you so much for the last 7 years. It's been really amazing to have you all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lisa Towns. I'm here representing the Hazard chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution. And one of the awards we give is the DAR Good Citizen, representing the characteristics of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. And I'm pleased to present this year's to Hunter Rachel. Also, we give a scholarship, a $500 scholarship. This year we are giving two. And it's funded in the 1950s. The ladies in our chapter wrote a book called Perry County, A History. And the receipts from the sale of this book continued all these years later to support the scholarship. And I'm pleased this year to present one to Grayson Lewis.
All right, so I'm going to go through these as fast as I can. I know. Everybody's ready to go next door and eat, right? All right, so I have two right here for Dr. El Sweetie. His family does a scholarship every year for us. And the recipients of these are Josie Combs and Cassidy Sturgill. Emma B. Ross Scholarship this year goes to Kyra Hurt. Josie, just stay right here. The People's Bank and Trust Scholarship goes to Josie Combs. The Womble Scholarship, this year we have two. One goes to Malia Baker and one to Lindsay Sizemore. This year, Shady Teague asked me to give this scholarship out for her in honor of her mother, Linda Teague. Many of you in this room were taught by Linda Teague, and I got the honor to teach with her for many, many years. And every year that she gave out a scholarship or she gave it out to her favorite senior, she would give out this book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Shady now lives in Tennessee. So Shady sent the book to Mr. Day and said, will you please give the book along with the scholarship to a senior of your all's choice? And she said, you and Kathy look around and see one that excelled in English and one that you think that my mother would have chosen. And she put the inscription in that her mother would have also chosen. In loving memory of Linda Teague, always remember a lot is a plot of land. Congratulations. Those of you that had Linda Teague will get that. This scholarship this year, I'm proud to say, goes to Hannah Mullins. This one is also, this one is in honor of a principal that I had when I was a little girl, but his daughter was also an English teacher at Hazard High School. It's in memory of John Farler, and many of you had Jenny Adams as your English teacher. This is Jenny's dad, John Farler. And so some of the teachers went together and started a little scholarship for Jenny's dad, Mr. Farler. He was my principal when I was in the 2nd grade. So this year, this scholarship goes to Maddie Helm. This next scholarship is also in memory of another English teacher that we had at Hazard High School. She was probably one of my very, very favorite English teachers that I had at Hazard High School, Connie Atkins. The recipient of this scholarship goes to Tate Davis. I was asked to read this one for this scholarship. The Graceland Rose Scholarship was started in 2014 to aid in higher education for students of Eastern Kentucky. Children's House Montessori looks for students with good character that have maintained an excellent GPA as scholarship recipients. We know the students receiving this scholarship will do great things and hope they remember to give back to the community of Eastern Kentucky and help to aid in the future of our community. We are pleased to present this year's scholarship to the first student of Children's House Montessori School, Miley Gadberry. Miley began her education as a Children's House Montessori student in 2012. We are proud to see that Miley is continuing her love of learning and higher education. We know she will go on to do great things. This next one is a scholarship from the Hazard and Perry County Chamber of Commerce. And this one goes to someone who always has my back no matter what out of this class. It doesn't matter if I'm having a bad day. It doesn't matter. And even when my brother passed away, he just knew. He didn't say anything to me. He just was there. He'll walk in the room. He'll pat me on the back. He'll be sitting in a chair. He's just there. He doesn't hardly say much. Every once in a while, can I get something to eat? That's about it. That's about all he ever says to me. But that's about it, you know. This one goes to C.J. Simpson. This next scholarship is a Tech Ed scholarship that we started this year. We've had two great young men that have helped us out a whole lot this year. We're really going to miss them next year. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's really going to be hard because we've got to train some others to work in Tech Ed around the high school. So, but this scholarship goes to Daniel Holland. And a few years ago, Happy started some scholarships, and he called them Against All Odds. And no matter what, these kids have pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed themselves through. And we hope that you've seen that we've been there to help pull you through. And we hope that you know that we'll always be there to help you, no matter how old you are. The first recipient is Anthony DeBlasi. Joseph Long. And Jacob Reed. These next few scholarships are called the Co-op Awards. These students check in with Largo every day. They have paperwork they have to fill out, and they have to tell her where they're working. They have to turn their paycheck stubs in. They get a grade through her class for it. So we decided that we would award them because some of these kids have worked really, really hard for a long time. And they have to work because they have to work, not because they just want to. But I've seen these kids work a lot and get a lot of dual credit classes, maintain really high grade point averages, and do really, really great things. And I know that they'll continue to do so. The first co-op award goes to Jaden Turner. The next one goes to Hannah Mullins. And this next one goes to Matthew Collin. And the last one goes to Libby Dahl. Libby's just kidding. All right, so this one's fairly new as well. It's an entrepreneurship scholarship, and there's 4 recipients to it. You'd be surprised at how well these students do working on their own, not just working for someone else, but doing their own little business on the side. And there'd be a lot you could learn just from talking to them because they are amazing just to talk to and learn about their business. Landon's laughing because he knows. I've sent him out to more people to cut grass. The boy had to quit Walmart. So, Landon, one of them belongs to you, big boy guy. Libby Dahl, one of them belongs to you. Wyatt Sandlin, one of them belongs to you. And this last one belongs to a young man who has sold more Pokemon cards than anyone I know, Mason Cornett. We know everything, Mason. All right, these last few are the Principals Award. So I'm just going to go through these quickly, so you all just come on up and get these. These are just a little pat on the back. So the first one goes to Raven Messer. Raven's new, and I've come to love Raven. So this one goes to Matthew Ritchie. Same for Matthew. This next one goes to Caleb Cheney. This next one goes to Brooklyn Johnson. This next one goes to, for the same very reason that Mr. Glazier and Mr. Francis talked about, the little speech I gave to him, he listened. And he's sitting back there with the cap and gown on for that very reason. When I said, you cannot miss another day of school if you want to walk across that stage. And if you want me to hand you a diploma, you cannot miss another day of school. I won't, Miss Patrick, I swear I won't. This kid's not missed another day of school. And he has done exactly what I asked of him. So Eric Johnson, this one belongs to you. Destiny Daniel, this one belongs to you. Maddie Day, this one belongs to you. If you're ever feeling down and you need a laugh, just find Maddie, because she'll sure pick you up for the day. She'll have you laughing in about 2 seconds flat. And I got two more. This one goes to Chase Roberts. Chase was in that office with me and Heather every single morning just to check on us, he said. Just to check on you. And this last one goes to Jonathan Hilton. Okay, these next two, you have to pick your checks up at central office, so you'll have to print your schedule off from the college, take it down there, and you go down to central office and pick up your schedule. Pick up your check, sorry. So the first one is the Crutchfield Scholarship, and this one goes to Evan Everso. And this one is the Walden Darb Scholarship. You too will have to go to central office with your schedule for your first fall semester, and they will cut you a check at central office after you are registered. And this one goes to my girl, Chloe Fugit. Okay, where are you? Oh, he's coming. Told you I'm going to move fast. Everybody hungry? All right.
So the last thing we have to present is the valedictorian and salutatorian, and this year I'm proud to announce that the salutatorian is Mr. Jack Pollard. And for our valedictorians, we have a tie, Mr. Hunter Rachel and Cassidy Sturgill.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I know it's been a long night, but they deserve it. They've worked hard for it, so they deserve 3 hours. So We are going to have a reception at the art station next door. We have lots and lots and lots of food. It's already set up. It's ready to go. Ms. Bogus has worked hard. Sit down. You get to go first. You can take pictures with your graduates. There's all sorts of things over there to do. Hang out. There's tables set up. You can relax and hang out, eat with them, do whatever. Don't forget, Happy always said this was the second part of your Triple Crown. Graduation is Sunday, 6 o'clock at the Forum. Anybody else got anything? Valedictorian and salutatorians, before you leave, Miss Brittany needs a picture with you. Everyone else, graduates, you are dismissed.